This implies x is equal to 5. So this is the value of x. Now let us take the next question. That is question number 15. If tan inverse x minus 1 by x minus 2 plus tan inverse x plus 1 by x plus 2 is equal to pi by 4, then find the value of x. Here also we have to solve this equation. We have to find the value of x. So let us write the given equation first. What is the given equation? Tan inverse x minus 1 by x minus 2 plus tan inverse x plus 1 by x plus 2 is equal to pi by 4. This implies tan inverse of, here it is in the form of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. In LHS there are two terms. These two terms are in the form of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So we can use this formula. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So we are using this formula in these brackets. Tan inverse of x means here x minus 1 by x minus 2 plus y means x plus 1 by x plus 2 whole divided by 1 minus x means x minus 1 by x minus 2 and y means x plus 1 by x plus 2 is equal to, we write this pi by 4 as it is. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. This implies tan inverse of, by taking the LCM in the numerator you get x minus 2 into x plus 2. Then we get in the numerator part x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus x plus 1 into x minus 2. Similarly, in the denominator, if you take LCM, you get x minus 2 into x plus 2. And in the numerator, you get this one. That is x minus 2 into x plus 2 minus x minus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to pi by 4. Understood this step, my dear children? Just we are simplifying the numerator and denominator part. This implies tan inverse of, here x minus 1 into x plus 2, here also x minus 2 into x plus 2. By striking out these two factors, we get here numerator part x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus x plus 1 into x minus 2 whole divided by, you get this part as a denominator x minus 2 into x plus 2 minus x minus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to pi by 4. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. This implies if you send this tan inverse to that RHS, it becomes tan. This implies by simplifying the numerator, you get 2x square minus 4 divided by simplifying the denominator, you get x square minus 4, a minus b into a plus b. So you get here x square minus 4 minus here also a plus b into a minus b formula, that is x square minus 1 is equal to tan pi by 4. Understood this step, my dear children? Since tan inverse x is equal to theta, by implies x is equal to tan theta. By using this result, we are writing this step. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. This implies 2x square minus 4 whole divided by, in the denominator, by simplifying the terms, we get minus 3 is equal to tan pi by 4. What is the value of tan pi by 4? 1. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. This implies 2x square minus 4 is equal to, by cross multiplication you get is equal to minus 3. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. This implies 2x square is equal to 1. This implies x square is equal to 1 by 2. By sending this 2 into RHS, we get this part. Understood this step, my dear children? This implies x is equal to plus or minus 1 by root 2. This is the value of x. Understood, my dear children? Right. Now come to the question number 16. Find the value of sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. We have to find the value of this function. Now let us take the given function. Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. Generally we confuse here. Sine inverse of sine theta is equal to theta. Why it is given like this? We confuse here. Now see the solution, you can understand. That is equal to sine inverse of sine pi minus pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 can be written as pi minus pi by 3 because the range of sine inverse x is closed interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 and 2 pi by 3, this angle does not lie in this interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. That is why we are writing this 2 pi by 3 as pi minus pi by 3. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. That is equal to sine inverse of sine pi by 3, because sine of pi minus theta is equal to sine theta. By using this formula, you have studied this formula in your first year. Okay, my dear children, so we get this part sine pi by 3. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. This is equal to pi by 3, because sine inverse of sine theta means theta only. By using this inverse trigonometric property, we get pi by 3 here. Understood this step, my dear children? This angle which lies in the range close interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. That is why we are writing the question like this. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. Now come to the next question, that is question number 17. Find the value of tan inverse of tan 3 by 4. Here also most of the students will confuse here. Why simply it is given tan inverse of tan 3 pi by 4? Its value is simply 3 pi by 4 only. No, not at all. See, observe the solution. See the given function tan inverse of tan 3 pi by 4, that is equal to tan inverse of tan, this 3 pi by 4 can be written as pi minus pi by 4, because this angle 3 pi by 4 does not lie in the range of tan inverse x, that is minus close interval open interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2, and 3 pi by 4 does not belong to this open interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. That is why we are writing 3 pi by 4 like this, pi minus pi by 4. Understood this step, my dear children? Why we are writing this step like that? Right. That is equal to tan inverse of minus tan pi by 4, because tan of pi minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. This formula also you studied in your first year. Tan of pi minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. That is why in the brackets we are getting minus tan pi by 4. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. That is equal to tan inverse of, again this can be written as minus tan pi by 4 can be written as tan of minus pi by 4, because tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. If minus tan theta is given, it can be written as tan of minus theta. That is why we are writing this step. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. That is equal to tan inverse tan gets cancelled. We get minus pi by 4. This angle which lies in the range open interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. That is why we are taking this value minus pi by 4. We are considering this value. Understood this solution, my dear children? Right. Now come to the question number 18. Find the value of tan of sine inverse 3 by 5 plus cot inverse of 3 by 2. Now we have to find the value of this function. Okay, my dear children? Right. Now let us take the given function. What is the given function? Tan of sine inverse 3 by 5 plus cot inverse 3 by 2. This is the given function. In this function, let us find these two values separately. Let sine inverse 3 by 5 is equal to a. Let us assume that sine inverse 3 by 5 is equal to a. This implies we can write sine a is equal to 3 by 5. Okay, my dear children. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. Now let us draw a right angle triangle. Now sin A, here assume that angle A is here. Then sin A opposite side by hypotenuse. By using the Pythagoras theorem, you get the value of third side, the length of the third side. Then tan A is equal to, what is tan A? Opposite side by adjacent side, so 3 by 4. So we got here tan A value, that is 3 by 4. This implies A is equal to tan inverse of, if we send this tan into RHS, it becomes tan inverse. So tan inverse 3 by 4. So we are converting this sin inverse 3 by 5 into tan inverse function, because here outside tan is there, so we have to write its inverse function inside. That is why we are converting this inverse sine function into tan inverse function. Understood this step, my dear children? Similarly, take the second term, that is cot inverse 3 by 2. So let us consider cot inverse 3 by 2 is equal to B. This implies cot B is equal to 3 by 2. I said previously, if you are sending this term into RHS, it becomes cot. So cot B is equal to 3 by 2. This implies cot B means multiplicative inverse of tan. So tan B is equal to, we can write here 2 by 3. This implies B is equal to tan inverse 2 by 3. Understood these steps, my dear children? Right. So we have converted the two given inverse trigonometric functions into tan inverse function because outside is a tan function. That is why we are converting these two inverse trigonometric functions into tan inverse function. Okay, my dear children, that is equal to tan of, we got here sin inverse 3 by 5 is nothing but tan inverse 3 by 4. Similarly, the second term cot inverse 3 by 2 can be written as tan inverse 2 by 3. Now, if you observe these two terms in these brackets, it is in the form of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Isn't it or not? Yes, that is equal to tan of, we are using that formula. What is the formula for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y? Tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. Now we are using this formula in these brackets. So x means here 3 by 4 and y means 2 by 3. So tan inverse of 3 by 4 plus 2 by 3 whole divided by 1 minus 3 by 4 into 2 by 3. Now we simplify these numbers. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. That is equal to tan inverse of, by taking LCM of these denominators 4 and 3 we get 12. In the numerator you get 9 plus 8 whole divided by, in the denominator also if you take the LCM you get 12 is LCM, and in the numerator you get 12 minus 6. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. Now by striking out these 12 and the 12 we get tan inverse of 17 by 6, because 9 plus 8, what do you get? 17. 12 minus 6, 6. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. Again here it is in the form of tan inverse x. What is the formula? Tan inverse x is equal to x. This is a property of inverse trigonometric functions. So by using this property you get 17 by 6. This is the value of the given function. Understood, my dear children? Right.